Hi there, and thanks for joining me on my journey from the past into the future. For a long time, I didn't know how to tell the difference between loneliness and solitude. I used to treat them like the same thing. And, honestly, that makes sense because much of my life was full. It was full of people, full of responsibility, full of connection, and full of activity. But being alone wasn't something that I practiced very often. So when quiet showed up later in life, it took me time to understand what kind of quiet it was and what it was asking from me. Loneliness for me has never just been about being alone. It's about disconnection, sometimes from other people, sometimes disconnection from myself. Sometimes from the life I was living at the time. That doesn't mean the earlier chapters of my life were empty or lacking. No, they were rich, meaningful, and deeply relational. But there were moments when I was so busy showing up for everything else that I lost touch with myself inside of that busyness. I didn't recognize that as loneliness back then, but I can see it now. Solitude feels different, and I only know that because of everything that has come before. Solitude now feels intentional, chosen, even restorative. It isn't an absence of people, it's a presence of self. When I'm alone now, I don't feel erased, I feel anchored. I'm not withdrawing from life. I'm relating to it from a steadier place, one where I can hear myself more clearly. That shift didn't come from rejecting connection. Instead, it came from realizing that solitude could support connection instead of replacing it. Spending time with myself now doesn't make me less available to others. It makes me more honest about which connections strengthen me, nourish me, and which ones simply just fill up space. That clarity didn't come quickly. It came from lived experience, from paying attention, from learning what it feels like to stay with myself without distraction. What does it feel like to you? Are you moving through the same feelings that I'm working through? Solitude has given me discernment, not detachment. I still value companionship, I value conversation, and I value that shared life, but I don't reach out for them because of discomfort with being quiet. Solitude has taught me that connection doesn't need to be constant in order to be real. And that being comfortable with myself makes my relationships way more intentional, not fewer. I don't see my earlier, fuller, busier life as a mistake. It taught me how to care, how to commit, and how to show up. Solitude now isn't a correction, it's a continuation. And knowing the difference between loneliness and solitude has helped me stay connected, both to myself and to others, in quieter, more honest ways. As always, this conversation is part of a longer series called Quiet Endings and Honest Beginnings. So you're welcome to move through it on your own time. That playlist link is down there in the description. I hope you can move successfully through those quiet endings and through your own honest beginnings as well. I hope that you can move through times between loneliness and solitude. And as always, I wish for you peace and connection. Take care. Bye for now.